everybody, so this is going to be a short series of videos, specifically 3, that I'm going to be just talking about the top 3 ways that I personally manifest. Of course, I can only speak from personal experience, but these are my top 3 ways to manifest virtually anything in the world that you want and get it pretty easily. Again, these are things that I do use on my personal, in my personal journey, so this is going to be something that is my personal experience, my success, and I'm going to be giving it to you. So if you are new here, hi, my name is Zach. This is the New Moon Owl, and I run an apothecary, candles, I make oils and charms and things like that I sell to people to help them manifest exactly what they're wanting. And then of course I also have a tarot YouTube channel that I also talk about various witchy things as well, and then I read tarot professionally also. Everything is linked down below. But something that I definitely wanted to do was to make these videos. Quite a few people wanted me to make these videos as well, so I'm going to be doing just the basic video right now, the top 3 manifestation tips that I have, and then I'm going to be doing another one for love, and then another one for career and finances and things like that, and how to increase both of those into your life. So the first one that I wanted to talk about is writing it down. So even though this one seems to be pretty simple, it actually is. It's designed to be that way, but this is probably one of the most effective forms of manifestation that I personally use, and I use it almost daily. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to actually write it down, of course, in whatever way you want to, whether that's with an actual letter in a way, a letter to the universe, to your guides, to yourself, or if you wanted to do it with scripture, which is done a little bit differently. Couple of different ways that you can write it down if you want to go at it that way, again with the writing it as a letter or scripture. But something else you can do with manifestation is have a manifestation box. These are super simple. I don't remember exactly where I got this one. I haven't painted it or anything, but I think I paid like $5 for it. And then you have journals that you can actually write things down with. You can do scripture with these, or you can also do actual letter forms, but this is something that I got for $3 at Barnes & Noble in the clearance bin. It doesn't have to be super fancy, it doesn't have to be very expensive, nothing like that. It doesn't need to be. Writing the letter is very simple. You just want to sit there and be in the headspace of I have, I am, I attract, whatever it is, I achieved. Everything needs to be as if it's currently in your life. It doesn't matter whatever it is, whether that's love or whatever have you, it needs to be in the form of it already exists within your life. So like any letter, it has to be dear whoever. You can write it to yourself, which is a really good one. I usually just do to the universe, dear universe, because that's just personally what I use. And it doesn't matter what it's to, who it's to, whatever it is, you can write it as an ancestor or to an ancestor, that's perfectly fine. But definitely wanting to put it down as if it's something that is, again, currently already in your life. Write the body of the letter itself. It doesn't have to be super long. A letter technically only has to be like a paragraph or 2, I think. So it doesn't have to be super crazy or super long. But the most important thing is you want to sign it. So sign off however it is you want to do that. I personally love to do, I'm grateful for things in my life, this is in my life, whatever it is, or I'm thankful, however phrasing you want to go with that. But then sign it. Actually sign it, your actual signature. And that's literally just signing the contract essentially with yourself and the universe that whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, you're serious about it. And of course with the manifestation box, again, this doesn't have to be super fancy. What I do personally, I do either shorter letters or just scripture, whatever it is. With scripture, usually it's writing something down, one way, and then turning the paper and writing it again, turning the paper, and it's just writing everything over top of each other, and just, either attracting something or drawing it away. However it is you're wanting to do that. But for manifestation, you're wanting to attract something. So with the box, what I do is if I'm wanting something to kind of just stew for a little bit, I don't necessarily feel like it needs to be in my life right this minute. It would be nice, but I don't need it right this very second. Or if it's something that I'm wanting to put on lockdown, so to speak, like I know that this is something that I need to keep with me for a while or whatever it is. However, I see that I need to do that. I'm going to write it down however I feel that I need to. I'm going to roll up the little bit of paper, tie it off with a bit of string. Sometimes I use colors, sometimes I don't, depending on what mood I'm in. And then I literally just throw it in there. So I have a few in there already. So I literally just throw it in there, leave it alone. This is kind of the set it and forget it intentions, so to speak. So that's definitely something that you're wanting to do. You just pop it in there, let it stew. It's going to come into your life when you feel like it's ready to, or when your guides feel like it's ready to. And then what I do with the journal, when I'm writing things down, usually I do that in the form of a letter. These are things that I'm wanting to happen, either continuing to grow, or I want it to be extra fast, or whatever it is. I write it down because I'm always messing with the journal compared to I'm not messing with the box. If I do something with the box, it's very quick. So it's a situation where it's just open the lid, pop the new intention or manifestation in there, close the lid, and then I'm done. The second one that I personally absolutely love is creating something that has to do with that manifestation energy. So whether it's actually super artsy, like, over here I have the little painting piece that I did last year during a manifestation meditation, basically, with one of my guides. I did that right after it. I'm very creative. I do bracelets, I make jewelry and kinds of other things as well, and painting and drawing. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, just creating something with the intentions itself. So if you don't want to be super artsy, you don't have to be. I personally find that it's a really good idea. Then you can also tweak it a little bit by just doing a crystal specifically. So this could be just, having a specific crystal, charging it with that specific intention, and then just letting it roll. Some of the very popular crystals are going to be moldavites, which is blowing up right now for good reason. Moldavite is a type of tektite, which is an asteroid or meteor, one of the two, that crashed into the Earth in various places. It kind of blew up and then crashed. And then, depending on where it landed, different minerals and things like that I mixed with changed the color of the tektite. So I have a green one that I wear all the time on me. I do have a black piece that's a lot bigger that I use for different manifestation and meditations. And I think there's a gold one, and I think there's another one, but don't quote me on that. Some of the other crystals, of course, you have amethyst, which is an excellent manifestation crystal. It could be used to, bring extra positivity to the manifestation itself, so that's a really good one. Another one is, blue chalcedony, I think is how you pronounce it, and that one helps to remove blockages as well as fire quartz. So, of course, you have things like, normal standard white clear quartz that you can use that are also really excellent for bringing things into your life. Creating something with the energy of the manifestation also involves changing your environment. So if you know me personally, you know that this wall behind me did not look like that a few months ago. I felt the need to change it up. There was a lot going on, even just a couple of months ago, even a month ago, that I really needed to change things, so I redid this like a week ago. So changing up your environment to include different forms of art, whether that is purging old items or incorporating new items, changing the environment itself with the intention of what it is you're wanting to attract is going to help you in the long run. It's something that also increases everything to the max degree possible, pretty much, of making it come in a lot faster. Trust me, this was something that I just started doing fairly recently over the last year, and I've noticed things get a lot faster. All of my manifestations that I've wanted to do are pretty much doubling or tripling as fast as they're coming into my life. The third one is going to be practice what you want. Incorporate what it is that you're wanting into your life by, just like with the letter, thinking and being and feeling like it's already a part of your life. It's already here, you already have it. Even though technically you don't, just being in the headspace that you already are, and you already have, and you already are attracting what it is you're wanting is going to send that message out to the universe that you already have it. I know that seems counterproductive, but it's one of those moments where whatever it is that you are exuding, so to speak, is going to be what is going to attract to you. So opposites attract in terms of science, yes. In the terms of like law of attraction, no. Technically, whatever energy it is that you are putting out to the universe is the exact same that you're going to get. I use it in terms of colors, so to speak, because colors is something that you can kind of imagine pretty easily. So pick whatever color that you want, perfectly fine, but then, kind of think about it. If you are so focused on that specific energy, that color, then of course that's going to kind of, just, pour out of you pretty much. But then of course, if you are actually pouring that color out, that color is going to keep coming to you because you're just surrounding yourself with that energy. Then by being in that specific energy, you're already attracting it. Everything that you want, everything that you have is right here. Everything that you're wanting to incorporate into your life, manifest, whatever, is going to be right here. You just have to be in the headspace that it already exists. So whether that's love or, an actual new romance, whether it's money, whatever it is, actively working for it is perfect. Actively practicing self-love. If you're wanting to find a new partner, occasionally leaving your house to actually talk to people. Then, as a hermit, I don't like to do that, but And then, of course, with money, working your very best at your job, whatever it is you're wanting to attract and manifest in your life, actively working with it and attracting that to you by putting out the extra effort is going to be what is actually going to get you what you want. When you keep telling the universe, I want this, I want this, I want this, that's great. But if you don't put any effort out, then it's not going to come back to you. The law of attraction and all of those things, manifesting is a two-way street, okay? It's not anything that you're just going to say that you want this, put out no effort, don't even try, nothing. And then automatically, magically, it's going to come to you. That's not how this works. So when it comes to whatever you're trying to manifest, when you actively try to look for things, don't take every solitary thing as a sign. That's not how this works. But when you are trying to incorporate work into actually drawing it into your life, that is when things are going to actually be drawn to you. In summary, definitely the first thing, write it down. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, however it is you're wanting to manifest it, the first thing you want to do is writing it down. Whether that's scripture or whether that's with an actual letter, however it is, write it down. Even if you want to do just the bay leaf part, definitely just go for it. By taking your thought process and putting it out into the universe, by physically writing it down, is going to start the process and get that ball rolling. Number 2 is actually, of course, changing your environment, creating energy or creating something physical with the energy of that manifestation, whether that's with actual arts or whether it is you make some jewelry, use a crystal, changing up your actual environment, then definitely wanting to do that and incorporate the energy of your manifestation into the physical world with an actual object. Third, live your life as if you've already achieved whatever it is that you want in your life. So whether that's, self-love, whatever it is, if it's more money, if it's a new love life, or even if it's just, other forms of manifestation, other things that you're wanting and, different dreams and aspirations, then just living your life as if you've already achieved it is going to be just the next step, basically. That's just, showing the universe that the energy that you have to give is the energy that you're wanting to attract. So, if someone is exuding a certain color all the time, then of course that's what they are going to attract, is that specific color. So just understanding that what you think, what you feel, however it is that you are putting your energy out in the world, it's the same kind of energy that you're going to get back. These are going to be my top 3 ways to manifest virtually anything. I am going to leave you with a bit of a parting advice. You cannot manifest anything that doesn't already exist. So there are, things within yourself, self-love, confidence, whatever. It's there, you just have to work on it. When it comes to money, money exists. You can't necessarily pull a Dr. Evil moment and wish for $1 billion trillion. Probably not going to work, but if you wanted to win, a certain amount of money or draw in a certain amount of money, definitely working on that is definitely going to work. And then, of course, whatever else you're wanting to manifest in your life, if it exists, then it's totally yours. You can't create something right off the bat unless you actually create the physical thing itself. So just as long as it exists, it's definitely going to be yours, 100%. But knowing that these work for me personally, I definitely wanted to put this out there for you guys to hopefully gain some insight and be able to actually, work on it yourself. So I am going to be doing the love video and then the money, extra wealth, whatever it is, type of manifestation videos as well. That way they're hopefully not too terribly long, but this is just the three basics right now. So if you like the video, definitely let me know. If you also wanted to do different types of manifestation videos or just different video ideas in general, definitely let me know. You can shoot me a message. My info will be down in the box, or you can also just put a comment on here on the video to let me know if there's other things that you're wanting to know, as well as, different forms of manifestation. I am pagan, so if there's other things you're wanting to know about as well, you can just shoot me a message. I'm perfectly fine with that. But until next time, y'all, know yourself and know your power. Bye.